Good morning, Gregor High. I'm Billy Montgomery.
And I'm Manuel Contreras. Today is Friday, March 2nd.
Today on NBC, we look back at an athlete that suffered an injury.
And we also bring you a story about a woman who lost her brother at a young age.
All this and more on today's NBC. A local girl from Patterson High School suffers an injury while she was playing tennis, which causes her to miss most of the season. Here's her story and how it affected her during the season.
Hi, my name is Maria Silva, and I'm 18 years old, and I'm currently in high school, and I am an athlete for tennis, track, wrestling, and I've been playing tennis for 2 years. It is my main sport, and a current event that happened to me was when during conditioning we were doing suicides, and like when my knee kind of like twisted, I fell.
So normally I wait for her every day after school because she normally does tennis conditioning, and recently, I think probably 2 weeks ago, where she just was like sprinting, and then I guess her knee like twisted in like a funny way, I guess. And so like ever since then, like her knee started like hurting, and I just laughed it off. But you know, she was in pain. But that's normally what sisters do. They laugh when the other one gets hurt. But you know, yeah. I don't know what else to say.
As a reminder, AP tests are still on sale through the SBO and online. It costs $94 and you must order by the 14th.
For juniors planning to attend college, there will be a junior parent college information night, April 4th. It will be in the NPR starting at 7.
Next week is National Teen Tech Week. The library will be celebrating with daily lunch activities. On Tuesday, a speaker from the Salida Library will come with virtual reality headsets available to try out. Sign-ups to use the VR goggles are in the library now.
Losing a family member can be very heartbreaking. This next story shows a woman talking about her brother she lost when she was only 5 and the memory she has of him before he died.
Yeah, I didn't really know anything about my Uncle Mike until my mom told me the story. Yeah, it's a really weird experience because, I didn't even know about my Uncle Mike at all.
You not only have an Uncle Jerry, you have another uncle who's older than him that you never knew. It's because he died when I was like 5. But your Uncle Mike was diagnosed with leukemia in the 60s, early 60s, where they didn't know a lot about it. So he was pretty much doomed. He was going to die. They told him that, he was 16 when they found out, and said he would only live 6 months, and he lived 2 years. And then he died a day after his birthday when he was 18. And then that's when your Uncle Jerry, who was 15 at the time, went kind of psycho because that was his only brother. And that's when Uncle Jerry got into drugs really bad because he didn't know how to handle the death of your Uncle Mike. And that's when Jerry became unmanageable and in and out of jail. That was the hardest part for Mom. But we got through it, and Uncle Jerry turned out okay. He had a couple close calls. And I didn't know Grandpa until later, didn't meet my dad. So he was kind of like my dad. My oldest brother was kind of like my dad. And he named me because he loved this girl at high school named Tony, so he named me Tony. And I hated that name. I was way too young to know anything about her. I know that he just thought she was really a great person, and he respected her, and he just thought she was beautiful, and he wanted to name me after her. And in the 60s, that was a weird name, T-O-N-I, for a girl, Nobody had it, and it was just unusual. So he went and got a 45 record, and it's called Tony, T-O-N-I, Love Her. And he used to play it for me when I was little all the time. And so the funny thing about your Uncle Mike is that no matter how sick he got with leukemia, he always made sure that he spent a lot of time with me.
Thanks, Manuel Contreras.
Well, that's it for today's NBC.
I'm Billy Montgomery.
And I'm Manuel Contreras.
See you next week.